What's up, YouTube? Mr. K to the Z coming at you, episode 1234. I'm excited to be here. So glad you're here. Don't forget, if at any point in this video you find value in anything we talk about today, hit that like button. Tell your friends to subscribe. Today is all about the Jordan 34's. Jordan 34's, y'all, is the latest addition in the entire Jordan line. I'm a huge fan. Today I'm going to show you my favorite other two pair. We're going to unbox a very special pair, and I think you're going to be excited. You know, I've had some questions already since starting this YouTube channel. We've talked about how do you get started? How did this all begin? You mentioned you're a new collector. Here's the good news. You don't have to start. Long time ago, there were collectors that were collecting really cool shoes and have been ever since. I myself have been only for a few months a collector. I'd say no more than 6 months. By the way, shout out to the OG sneakerhead, DP and Mikey B. They know who they are. Shout out to you guys. Talk about them later. There it was. Smash the like button if you hadn't already. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm a new collector, 6 months at the most. Yes, I've spent a few bones getting a few pair. That's okay. That's how this can begin, and a lot of other ways. We're going to go into so much of that at a later point. I want to talk to you guys about how I built it now. Just a brief summary. I started spending a few bucks on Nike.com, StockX, which is where I got my very first pair. And GOAT, I haven't been on as much, but I know they bring basically the same thing to the table that a StockX would. There's other sites. Those are the three main sites. And I'll tell you, it's exciting as a new sneaker collector. And part of it is when you know there's a drop coming up. And sometimes they're big drops, sometimes they're average drops. You kind of get to know the difference between the two, depends on what sources that you used to find the information on the drops. I personally use J23. You guys may use others. They all work great. But there is a thrill in the W. You log in, you know the drop's coming. Whether you want to rock the pair or just flip the pair, there's excitement in the W. And I got a thrill out of it from the very beginning. I got a few W's early. One of the most recent ones was the Royal Toe. We're going to unbox that when it shows up. I'm excited about that. That was on my top 3 list for the summer. I'll talk about the other 2 a little bit later. So we'll unbox that. Maybe right before that, the UNC 3s, that was a big W. Had some L's as well. That's part of the game. But I'm excited to show what we have in store tonight. Hey, there it was, the shot of such excitement for me, and I know many sneakerheads out there, the got 'em picture after you score that favorite pair, or maybe that pair you just plan to flip or put into your collection and pull out later. So many options, but that's what that looks like, as you already know. Want to talk real quick about some of the things we're going to get into down the road. You know, when you talk about sneaker investment and collection, especially some of the higher dollar items, you want to protect your investment. I've talked to many sneakerheads that do not care. They rock their stock just like I do, but they don't care about protecting those kicks. Here's the deal. If you care about protecting your kicks, we're going to talk about the types of investments you can make on every pair of sneakers that you have. Just small, wise investments that you can make to your sneakers that'll make sure your sneakers last considerably longer than those that don't take care of theirs. We're going to do reviews of shoe care, anything shoe related, shoe accessories, shoe care. We're going to talk about it all. We're going to do reviews. That's coming down the road as well. Keep tuning in. Smash the like button if you hadn't already. There it is. You saw the cover of the 34 box. Now, I love this shoe. I know some of y'all out there don't like the new sneakers. Some of y'all are old school. I love old school. Ones are my favorite. We'll talk about that. But I bought a few pair, in fact, of the 34's. The one we're unboxing today is, from what I understand, a piece of artwork, not only in its technology, but also in its design, and just the colorway is incredible. Full story behind that coming with the review. But let me introduce a couple pair of shoes that I've been rocking for, gosh, at least 3 months, half of the amount of time I've been collecting. First, I want to show you the 34 highs. They are the all black. Laces I have swapped out, kind of like to do that sometimes. We've talked about that. Love this shoe. Super comfortable, very durable and universal. I throw them on if I'm going outside to play with my boys in the backyard, play a little basketball. They're comfortable. I've even done some insoles, not that they need them. I've rocked these indoors, outdoors, and even climbing through a lake, or a pond, I should say, a river. This next one, I can't wear these without getting huge compliments. Dude, where'd you get those? Nice shoes, man. This is the SE. Now, I love the design of this shoe. In fact, when I ordered it, I thought it was coming in and turning right back around to Nike. I got this on, put this on my foot. Not only the comfort is out of this world, but the look and design, so cool. And ultimately, got to shout out my oldest son for encouraging me to keep them. The other pair that came with them, sent back. It was an Air Force One. Didn't love the design, right back. These, I can't wear these without getting compliments. All right, so quick little story before we get here. I'm so excited for this unboxing, seriously. I got the order confirmation from Nike. They're slowly dwindling stock. Don't sleep on these guys. These are a beautiful sneaker in every way, in my opinion. I got not one, but 2 emails talking about a delay in the order of these 34s. I got nervous. I've heard stories that if you get 1 or 2, there's a good chance the next one is a cancellation notice. I was kind of bummed that after that second one, this was a likelihood. Didn't turn out to be the case. Showed up in like one of the big boxes if you order 3 or 4 pair. I'm like, what just happened? I thought the Lucas that we looked at last time, or 2 times ago, may have been in there. It was all by itself. So I opened the big box just to see what was in there. All by itself at the bottom, just the box itself, not even individually wrapped. So what we're gonna look at today is the unboxing, official unboxing, without an exterior box. You didn't want to see that big box. So with no further ado, let's go to the box. All right, guys, it's the moment y'all have been waiting for. I am so pumped. I've been holding out, waiting on y'all, and right now is the moment. I feel like a uncomfortable long pause, like on a game show, and we'll be right back. Just kidding, no commercials. Here we go. Oh man, you can see the colorway already screaming through. Oh! Man, look at this thing. Oh my gosh, where do I begin? Look at this thing. Just the amount of color and design. I'm going to show you the heel. I remember looking at it online. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Gosh. All right, let's look at that heel. Look at that. Looks like they melted crayons and he stepped in them. Man, that thing is so cool. Oh my gosh. So it's basically the same shape as the inline 34, the high top basketball shoes. It's got some tweaks on it. You can see a lower, kind of a lower collar right here. Just shapes right under your ankle. Provides that comfort. It's got kind of that synthetic toe here on the toe cap. Super lightweight and durable. And it's kind of got an updated heel overlay. All the materials are very thoughtful in terms of breathability and the weight. And it makes for a super good basketball shoe and just an everyday
wearable shoe. Look at that. So cool. Man, what do you think of this colorway? I mean, there's classic colorways, and there's one out there. I just looked on Nike. They don't have my size. They had my size a week ago. I'm kind of upset. Hope they restock. It's just the traditional gray, red, and black colorway that we all come to know and love for the Jordan brand, but this is not that case. All right, stay tuned. I'm going to do some shots on feet. I'm going to put these together with a pair of pants, maybe a pair of jeans, and of course a pair of shorts. Let you know what they look like on feet. They're wild. I think as shoe collectors, we all build from the bottom up. All right.